Welcome to Nurse's Note. Today topic is heparin. Please subscribe our channel for more videos. Top point: action and uses, administration alerts, pharmacokinetics, subcutaneous, adverse effects, interactions, treatment of overdose. Therapeutic class: anticoagulant, parenteral, pharmacologic class, indirect thrombin inhibitor. Pharmacokinetics: subcutaneous, onset 30 to 60 minutes, peak 2 hours, duration 8 to 12 hours.
Actions and uses of heparin. Heparin is a natural substance found in the liver and in the lining of blood vessels. Its normal function is to prolong coagulation time, thereby preventing excessive clotting within blood vessels. As a result, heparin prevents the enlargement of existing clots and the formation of new ones. It has no ability to dissolve existing clots. The binding of heparin to antithrombin 3 inactivates several clotting factors and inhibits thrombin activity. The onset of action for IV heparin is immediate, whereas subcutaneous heparin may take up to 1 hour to achieve a therapeutic effect. This drug is also called unfractionated heparin to distinguish it from the LMWHs. Indications for heparin include DVT, pulmonary embolism, unstable angina, evolving ME, and prevention of thrombosis in high-risk patients. Administration alerts. Heparin is poorly absorbed by the gastrointestinal mucosa because of rapid metabolism by the hepatic enzyme heparinase. Therefore, it must be given either subcutaneously or through IV bolus injection or continuous infusion. When giving IV heparin, a weight-based nomogram may be used. The heparin nomogram system calculates the appropriate heparin dose using patient weight, APTT value, and clinical indication for the drug, e.g., DVT, acute coronary syndrome. The use of the nomogram decreases the chance of medication calculation errors and for over or under therapeutic doses.
When administering heparin subcutaneously, never draw back the syringe plunger once the needle has entered the skin, and never massage the site after injection. Doing either can contribute to bleeding or tissue damage. IM administration is contraindicated due to bleeding risk. Pregnancy category C. Adverse effects. Abnormal bleeding may occur during heparin therapy. Should APTT become prolonged or toxicity be observed, stopping the infusion will result in diminished anticoagulant activity within hours. Heparin-induced thrombocytopenia is a serious complication that occurs in up to 30% of patients taking the drug. More severe symptoms usually appear after 5 to 10 days of therapy. Thus, frequent blood laboratory testing should be conducted during this period. Although thrombocytopenia usually leads to excessive bleeding, HIT causes the opposite effect, an increase in adverse thromboembolic events. The patient may experience serious and even life-threatening thrombosis. Although the half-life of heparin is brief, it may take a week after the drug is discontinued for platelets to completely recover. Black box warning. Epidural or spinal hematomas may occur when heparin or low molecular weight heparin are used in patients receiving spinal anesthesia or lumbar puncture. Because these can result in long-term or permanent paralysis, frequent monitoring for neurologic impairment is essential. Contraindications. Heparin should not be administered to patients with active internal bleeding, bleeding disorders, severe hypertension, recent trauma, intracranial hemorrhage, or bacterial endocarditis.
Interactions. Drug-drug. Oral anticoagulants, including warfarin, potentiate the action of heparin. Drugs that inhibit platelet aggregation, such as aspirin, indomethacin, and ibuprofen, may induce bleeding. Nicotine, digoxin, tetracyclines, or antihistamines may inhibit anticoagulation. Lab tests. Heparin may increase the following values: free fatty acids, AST, and ALT. Serum cholesterol and triglycerides may be decreased. Herbal food. Herbal supplements that may affect coagulation, such as ginger, garlic, green tea, feverfew, or ginkgo, should be avoided because they may increase the risk of bleeding.
Treatment of overdose. If serious hemorrhage occurs, a specific antagonist, protamine sulfate, may be administered IV, 1 mg for every 100 units of heparin, to neutralize heparin's anticoagulant activity. Protamine sulfate has an onset of action of 5 minutes and is also an antagonist to the low molecular weight heparin.